Okay. Wow, I can't even hear my song. Is it even on? Bring it up just a teeny bit. Maybe a little bit more. About there. We'll leave it there. I can barely hear it on my side, but it could be because of how I have my sound levels. But starting a little late because some of the wires that was holding up the internet cable came loose, so had to get that back on. Alright, so I spent a lot of time dividing up my references to make sure that nude ones would not come up when I do this. So now I should just be able to kind of scroll through and not have to worry about it. I don't have to keep turning it off and turning it back on. But if one does accidentally show up, I'm just gonna make this stream unlisted and not even risk it. But okay, it's been a long time since I drew, which really sucks. I can bring it in a little bit here. I want my pencil. Yeah. Alright, let's see how out of practice I am. So, I start with the head. And again, this is just us kind of hanging out. So if anybody wants to ask questions, they are free to. If there's anybody there. I can't see. I can't see who's lurking or if there are any lurkers. So, I'm gonna just always assume there's at least one person out there. That's kind of how I do it. His face is going this way. I really like this, how it goes up and kicks. I like these poses. I don't know why specifically, but I do. There's a hand right there. Leg is going up. No, not that far. Oh, yeah. Maybe that. A little hiccup. Kind of like that, I guess. And this leg is straight down. Hello, Alexa. Welcome. Welcome back. I am back to drawing. Oh, I actually got the rotation of the head wrong. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna keep it like that. Just gonna keep it like this for this one. But I'm back to gesture drawings for, let's see, how many do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, about 60. I need 60. Yep. That's a lot. But once I get 60 done, then I can officially move on to term 2. Even though unofficially I have moved on to term 2. Because I've already watched the videos that go with it. But that's good, because then once we get into term 2, I can just jump straight into the assignments for it. It's kind of bumpy here. Need to erase. And then arm. So that's shoulder. Which our arm's actually a little low. Do I want to fix that? Yeah. Might as well. Because it's a little low. It's actually going up. All of that is low. Oh well. So it's like up and over. Like in front of his face. Kinda. It's about here, and then it goes out. Foreshortening's weird, because that's definitely foreshortened a bit. Elbow. Elbow. Here. Yeah, I was right. I need to fix the other side of the arm, but I'll do that later. It's whatever. I'm just gonna go with that. And tiny little arm over here. Whoa. Actually, it's a little bigger than that. About that. And then hand. And this one, hand is quite spread here too. Yeah, and then body would be maybe here. Let's make it a little fatter. Just a tad fatter. And bring down to about here. And then legs. Yeah. My legs are still too long. That's okay. That might just be my style then. Long legs. Not as long as One Piece though. One Piece is like a whole different level. It's a little bit of a kneecap there. Yeah, maybe I can fit in a foot right here. Yeah, without scrolling. Tiny little foot. Seeing the underside of the leg. Wow. I don't think I've ever drawn the underside before. Interesting. Oh, we need more curves to that. So from here I want... It's because of that it's actually coming more this way. Because of it being kind of twisted. Okay, and then Bigfoot. Or a Bigfoot, not the mythical creature Bigfoot. Big toes. That way. But this guy's twisting, so you want to show some of that twist. I'm just gonna go over here. It's weird that the body has so much wrinkles. And his underwear, which to show, we are looking at the underside. 𝘿𝙊 More, not like that. I think it'd be better if I start from here. Like that, there. And here, pretty high up. And this has a lot of wrinkles in it. Yeah, we'll go with that. My legs are very long. Maybe I can fix it just a bit. Okay, we'll leave it at that. 1. Okay. And I want one where I can see really well. Her hair kind of blocks a little bit, but I should be able to guess that just fine. So we'll do this one. Pretty straight. And this one, maybe just like a slight curve, just a tiny bit because she's on one leg at the moment, like switching. There. There. Down. Down. Oh, not that far down. 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 Forward. More foreshortening. Great. And down. Down. And down. Back that way, I think? It's hard to tell. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. Can I do this for short? No. Maybe. Erase that. I think this should maybe come down a bit more. I guess it was fine where it was. And then you guys might actually see like the couples shoot that she did with like the guy that we just saw before. And she is so tall compared to him. It's insane. He's like a little shorty. She's probably like super tall, like model tall, which makes sense. But it's kind of interesting to actually see scaled out. Something like that, I guess. It's going. It's being hidden. Because this should actually go out a bit more. That's what that's telling me. Like that. Well, it's a TD, or maybe it should come. Let's cancel. Let's actually bring the whole thing. Nope. Like that. Let's have it a little out more. That way, we can actually bring that down, curve in, and then back out down here. And then it'll get covered here and come back out somewhere around here. Okay. And then down to around the same spot. It seems like it's gonna be a little higher because of it being a run. was right. Around here. That goes right. I think this. Ah, cancel. Be around there. Okay, from here we're gonna go straight into the legs. Further back. Something like that. Maybe. Yeah, we'll call that 2. Oh, interesting, interesting. I'll do it. Okay. I might end up getting too close to my number 2 one there. But I'll just move it if that happens. So head. And kind of curving that way. There. There. And leg going here and up. And her arm. Oh, I see. The way she's curving is not that deep, because otherwise, well, I could still have a stretch out to it, I guess. But that wouldn't be quite accurate. She's sitting isn't so deep. It's about here, maybe. And then it's foreshortened to about here. Or here. So then that makes a little more sense, I guess. Because foreshortened coming back. Down, down. Not quite. Down, down. Alright. Only thing tough here was gonna be the length of everything and making sure they line up. She's actually quite stretched. So I'll have to go outside my shapes a little bit, I think. Not there. Not there. Gonna try and get the body in first. So I'd like to, but yeah, I'm like way off on my shapes. Can I freehand this? Do a C. So it's over there and up. More like that. Another sign. About there, probably. Because then from here we would go in, I think. It's very, very, very fat. Fatter than I'm used to. For these, okay. And yeah, I'll do that. And then my background noise might get a little louder because right now I have my fan on, which I don't think you can hear. But if I have to turn the AC on, it's gonna get quite loud. So just a warning in case if I have to do it. Just so you guys know. Okay. Something like that. And then on the same plane or level, that's where that's gonna come in. The other leg. A little up. It's very flat until it gets to around here. Flat and not flat. Okay, then the not flat part is going to become a pointed foot. And then this arm, let's just bring down and down. It's happening around here. Like that. Let's fix that. actually go a little curved in. Looks very masculine. She doesn't have a lot of curves like she does up there. Let's soften that arm a bit more. I'm just gonna call it, because I don't want to spend too much time on each of these. Okay, 5. Oh, where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. She's very thin. Very, very skinny. Okay. Try it to face. Torso. Hips. And leg. This leg's going kind of back. And this one's a little forward. And these arms going up, over, up, oh, up, over. Oh, kind of standing at an angle like that. So that's gonna go more right here. Like that. Okay. Can't really see a neck all that well, but I'm gonna try and put one in anyway. An arm. Base of the arm I can't see very well either, so I'm gonna guess it's coming up like that before going up. And this one's coming down. This one's being covered by her face, so we can really just see this going up. Along with the little bit there. So a general little outline of her body there. It's alright. Maybe like that. And then legs. These legs. So that one's coming up further in front. I think we need to bring this out more. That. Alright then. I want to bring this out again a bit more. Give her a bit more curves. And then okay. Number 4. Art fight ended. Team Crystal. What was the other team's? Oh wait, was that the other team? What are the team names for Art Fight? And also, if they haven't tallied it up fully, there is a chance that scores can change. So you never know. I don't know if I can do this one. I'll try. I'll try it at least. He's looking down. Down. And the body is that. That. Oh, it's hitting the knee and then going out a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Fossil and crystal. Fossil and I mean, I can see that, yeah. It makes sense. Fossil and crystal. I feel like if I chose which team I was on, it'd be fossil, because I like dinosaurs. 7 attacks and 3 received. Okay. So not everyone was able to retaliate. That's good, right? When does when is it official? Like, when do you officially find out? Let's see, this arm is gonna block pretty much everything. Okay. Okay. Mid-August. Oh, I guess we're almost there. It's beginning of August. So probably like next week or something. At least it gets tallied up pretty fast then. That's good. It's crazy how fast this year is going, but at the same time, not. Can I see the butt? Just barely. Just barely see the butt. Are you gonna participate in Inktober as well? I think I heard a while ago that there was some controversy around Inktober. I don't remember why or what, but I know it's still going. I know now other people do their own little Inktober things to avoid being associated. But either way, there's always some kind of Inktober contest happening. Oh, that's a little too high. Right out there, yeah, I like this. That's good height. I don't know if I'm doing this arm right. It's kind of just gonna go for it. I guess something like that. Ugh. Okay, our leg, not arm. Leg should be touching that, basically. Or looking like it's touching about here. Maybe out there. That might be enough. It's this leg that's gonna matter more because it's blocking other leg. There. See a tiny bit of butt. Like that. That's weird. That's not quite how the foot should look, but oh well. They should be about the same size. Or not same size, but around the same spot. Okay, that didn't turn out too bad. Not the best still, but it's okay. Okay. Now for the next bottom part, go over to here. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn on the AC. Hang on 1 sec, I will be right back. Okay. AC is on. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully not. But if you do, it's only gonna last until the hot part of summer is over. Because otherwise I can last with just the fan. No, I don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. That looks interesting. But I don't want any wide ones right now. I'm very picky. Even though I have so much of these. Some of these like look very similar to each other because it's like maybe a millisecond later in whatever action they're doing. But I'll go ahead and go with this one. It's very curved. It's like he's supporting himself up quite well, actually. That's crazy. I wouldn't be able to do something like that. That's too much weight. Where is... maybe here? Because he's all scrunched up. Here? Here? That one is lined up quite well with the other leg. It's not that close. If I were to go from here, here, like that. And these arms, shoulders here, down. That's so weird. Alright, let's see how well I can do this. Already I need to fix the head though. This head, it's a little off. It's more lined with the spine a bit. And the arm, I think, is coming out from there. It's hard to see where like lines overlap, but I feel like it's this arm now. And it doesn't really come back until around here. Around there. And this is very straight. Something like that, maybe? Okay. And then from here, we see the back again. I don't know, can I have that line up? Yeah, we can have it pretty much line up. Just barely, really. Okay, now for the legs. big leg here. About there. This one curves up. Maybe that. Yeah. Yep. Hands and face are definitely hard. This term 2 is gonna go into the face structure. Like, I already watched that first video, and it's about sectioning out the face into, let's see, so like the actual details. So eyes, nose, mouth. And then really honing in like where those bones in the structure are, like the bones for the nose and how that lines up with the rest of the face and all that. It's very detailed, which we'll eventually get to there, because I do have homework for that as well, where I have to kind of trace out where it is in examples. I'm very interested to see how that's gonna level up my art. So I feel like this is the right course for me. Ugh. Gross. This didn't work out. But like, I'm actually making progress. More progress than when I was self-studying, at least. Which is what everybody hopes for when they decide to spend money on something. It's weird that the face is what's like hard. Because like we spend so much of our time looking at faces. Whether it's our own face or other people's faces. It's a little odd to me. Like, you'd think that we actually could do way better because of how long we stare at faces. Yeah. I do like how this leg just kind of, they purposely made it line up in this pose. I do like that a lot. Well, there. Oh, I get that. I totally get that. I'm super far behind on the online course because I procrastinate so much. But that's why I stream it now, because by streaming it, like, I don't know, I'm more likely to not procrastinate. It's basically what's happening. Like, I wasn't able to do it recently because of the move and everything. So, out of practice. But the hope is that I can now keep going. And with some terms, I'm hoping I can, like, catch on quick so I can get back on track. It might not happen, but I do know with later terms it might, just because it's a lot of like personal project after a certain point. Okay. Lots of wrinkles, which I haven't learned. So, just gonna put the big ones in and then leave it. That's probably, let's do there. Oh, and then I gotta fix this too. So it actually comes out here. Doesn't curve in. Even though we can see it there. So much muscle. Nah, that was too long. There we go. That's not... Oh, I actually want to curve in more. Not curve out. Or curve out, not curve in. Opposite. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna... 6. No. 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 No, I already did that one. Oh, there we go. This is like... Oh, I guess you can't tell... No, you could definitely tell here. So I'm not gonna do this one. But check out how, like, large this girl is compared to the guy. Like, you can just look at the legs. So bottom legs are knee to knee. And then if you follow up to the hip, you can see, like, hers are way further up. Like, she has to go further out to match and kind of do this symmetry thing here. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. Yeah, okay. I'll try this one. So head a little tilted. Like that. And then the rest of the body is going the other way. So, let me see. No, I can just do that, I think. Yeah. There. And there. It's weird. I keep doing weird poses. Which is nice. I can try to grasp this a bit more by doing weird poses, but at the same time, it's a little... Oh, more like that, because they're kind of leveled. And then, up, but. There. No, there. That looks so wrong. I think I tilted the head too much. She's looking a little crazy there with that large of a head tilt. Let's go that way. We'll try that. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. I tried sleepy gummies once. They scared me. So they make you all warm. And I didn't like that feeling. But it makes sense. Just before going to sleep, you get super warm. Because it helps you get some sleep. Which is why schools try to have cold rooms to keep you awake. Which, I think that's a good idea, but also, I don't like it. If I'm really sleepy, I'm not even going to care with, the temp. Yeah, I don't... This might have been too ambitious for me. If it's here and then straight down. And that one is straight down. And gosh, this is hard. Okay. So this goes down and then in and then out a little bit because it's her tummy. And then it gets to the butt. Tum-tum. Okay. And from here, it's actually flat right there. Alright, suddenly it's gotten very cold. That's okay. I'll let it go for a little longer before turning it off. It might just be on, off, on, off. And if that's the case, that is okay. Oh man, I don't like... Okay, how do I... So up, down, I need the outside done first, I feel like. So flat. Then we come up. And then go down and in. Just a teeny bit. Like this. And, problem is it's not lining up when I do that. But I'll just change it, I guess. Yeah, no, that's not. Because where's my knee? My knee is here. So my knee is there. I'm gonna work kind of backwards for a minute. It's not great looking. I am struggling. Okay. So coming back down here, we can see the ankle a little bit. And then going out. Under. Okay. Now I'm gonna shave this down a little. To about there. And then I'm going to change that to try and line up. Ah! That's not what I wanted. Try and line that up as best I can. And then come back over here. Oh, not erase. Back over here to try and get this properly. So this leg is gonna look very weird due to foreshortening. Not even foreshortening, it's just the perspective of it feels very off. Because of here. Because it doesn't look bent, is the thing. It needs to be a bent knee. Oh. I thought that was my eraser. Bent knee. Right here. And I guess now from here, we'll change. Oh, we could change it a bit to make it more of a bent knee. I don't know. I'm just gonna go to the other leg at this point. So from here. About this one's easy enough. It's just a little knee going up. Yeah, something like that. Weird. I haven't even done the arms yet. which are also foreshortened. At least that side was, anyway. Just can't get that leg right. Oof, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. If I work on it too much, it's gonna bother me. Okay. That's another weird one. Oh, I like that. I want to do that one. Calvin Klein. That's funny. It's very, very dynamic. I like it. So that, and then it kind of whoosh. Here, and here, and then the leg just keeps continuing that motion. This one goes through? Not like that. Like that. Yeah. It's a dynamic, very dynamic pose that I've definitely seen before. Can't see very well because of the shadow, so I'm kind of gonna guess for some of this. Oh yeah, that's cold, cold, cold air. Ugh, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Since it's been a while since I've been doing drawing, I'm not gonna be here too long. Do that. And then here, neck. This one's definitely tough because that's now gonna be covered by oh, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Okay, can I come? Here. I want to go a little out to show a small amount of butt, because there is a butt down here. Yeah, that's a nice leg. There we go. Okay. And then from here. Come up. Up. Should actually be curving way more, because it needs to be about here. So I was off on that. About there. Oh, but where it landed up is about where I said. It's pretty good. Okay. Something like that, maybe? No. Because it's right about... This is pretty fat. Which means this actually needs to go further out. Because if that is pretty fat. Something around there. Okay. eat. Not be enough. Okay. No. Go for that. Another really dynamic one. Oh, I'm so cold. Oof. And I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Okay. Ugh. Still very cold since I have the fan going. That's what I gotta do. I gotta have a fan and the AC on to kind of circulate it, because the AC is pointed out towards the door. So in my tiny corner I don't get a whole lot. But now I'm way too cold. It'll warm up fast. Probably. Okay. Okay. So, kind of going the opposite way now with our body. We're gonna go quite curved, like that. Whoa. She has a big butt. Like, quite a big one. Here. Up. Arm. There. Leg just kind of continues that curve. Just like before. Alright. Blah. Yawn. Okay, so something like this. I think we can go even deeper than that with this curve. Something like that, maybe. She's very turned. And... this. Come down. Like that. Think. Whoop. Nope. Nope. Where's my eraser? Here. I feel like she probably had some work done. That is very round. I don't know if they're supposed to be that round. If butts are supposed to be that round. Yeah. But I guess the black doesn't help. The black suit. Or something like that. So then I'm going to erase a bit of that. Then this here. No. I see where I went wrong. Okay. Okay. And then here. Okay. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get. This is number 9. Final one. What is it gonna be? No. 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 Let's go with the easy one. Oh, can you see how tall she is here? So, again, you can see, so she's a little bit, I don't know if she straightened out her feet. I guess it would match his feet. So from here, you can see where his head lands, right at her nose, basically. Alright, we'll try this. It's at a down, looking up angle, which is a little weird, but I'll see if I can draw that. And then this will be the last one I do for today. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have 50 more to do. Yeah, I kind of just want to, like, I know before I went pretty fast. I did like 14, which I guess that's not as fast as 10. But I was able to get more done, it felt like. But I'm just gonna slowly come back into it. But then again, not that slow, because after tomorrow, I'm gonna be on break. So, I'm gonna go maybe a little harder. A little harder on all these. We'll see. Oh, I don't have a lot of room. Okay, that's okay. I'll do my best. We'll just have her head right over, all the way over here. And she's looking that way. Oh, how is this body going? Like that? That looks so weird. Everything has been weird today. I've only been doing weird bodies. Almost centipede like. And then arms going up, over, no, up, because the angle, there's another one going up, up. Oh, not that close, because there is a thing in the middle. Legs are pretty straight, which is very nice. That's at least easy enough. I can do that. Oh, shoulders are covering the neck. That's supposed to be right there. Oh, that's a little too close to the face. So it's not that close to the face because of the angle. It's maybe about here. Neck down. Oof. From here, we're gonna go. It's going out. Down. Out. Oh, weird. This looks really wide. I don't like that. I guess something like that. Give it a little more curve to it, maybe. Here, we're gonna arm come in around there. Okay. It's about right, I guess. Oh, I should pay attention more to those curves. It's not a normal straight leg. It's a leg from down below. Yeah, that's too thin. Okay. And there is another pair just behind. Like that. Okay. Now for the real trick part. Arms at this angle. We're going up like Something like that, I guess. Mm-hmm. Great hair. Over 10. That's the best I could do there. Or, well, I can actually soften that just a bit. Alright, now to reorganize these. Nope. For now, move on. Okay. I think that's Let's move this one over a little more. There we go. Oop. Let's make all of this slightly bigger. Not too big, just a tad bit. And let me turn off my little gesture app. All right, there we go. Those are our 10 little gestures. Some turned out better than others, that's for sure. But thank you guys for watching Lurking Chatting. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be coming back later tonight with Pokemon. And then depending on how I feel tomorrow, I may or may not do another stream. Because again, that is when my break starts. But until next time, stay safe. Bye!